the previous episodes, we have talked about different ways in which you can manipulate the lighting in a photograph. We have also learnt about how these elements also affect other aspects of your photographs. In this episode, we will be examining another of these techniques which can alter the lighting of the photograph. Film speed is the sensitivity of the film or digital sensor to light, and is measured by standards set by the International Standards Organization. Thus, film speed standards are more commonly termed ISO settings and range from ISO 80 to ISO 12800, although most SLRs and compact cameras only offer settings ranging from ISO 100 to ISO 1600. On film-based cameras, the film speed depends on the film used and not the camera setting. Higher ISO numbers correspond to greater film sensitivity. This means that photographs turn out brighter or more exposed given the same lighting conditions and the same camera settings, except film speed, of course. Why would you use a higher film speed? This brings us back to the first episode, when we spoke of the usage of flash. Sometimes, using flash indoors can spoil the atmosphere or startle your subjects. Another option to using flash to increase indoor lighting while keeping aperture and shutter speed settings the same is to increase film speed. However, this can create problems as well. High film speeds, meaning greater film sensitivity, usually result in an increase in the amount of visibility of tiny randomly placed specks of coloured dust or white specks of dust, with coloured specks known as chrominance noise and white specks known as luminance noise. Although noise can be reduced by digital editing, pictures with too much noise usually cannot be corrected digitally unless special software are used, software which are not available to consumers. Try, therefore, to use lower ISO settings where possible and only resort to increasing film speed when all other options fail you. Well, we have finally come to the end of our 4 episodes. It has been a very long day for you. But first, we should return to the question we asked right at the beginning. What is photography all about?
Photography certainly is about asking yourself how to take a good photo and how you use that photo to show others the brilliance of that moment in time. Of course, don't you think that you'll get better in taking photos if you watch these series of podcasts over and over again? Think so?
Yeah. Well, I feel that photography is not all about reading manuals over and over again. I believe it needs a lot of practice and some form of skill.
Photography, to me, is about the singing birds in the air, which are frozen in time, and the endless sunsets, which always stay in their place, and also the people who seem to be always happy, frozen in that glorious moment in time, and also about the spectacular fireworks that seem never to die. You know, photography is about capturing life and its moments. It's about capturing people and capturing places and how all these things make our world such a wonderful place. Photography is about bringing the diversity and the brilliance out of life, and really, photography is about life.
What's that over there? The sunset.
Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it?
Thank you.
So why don't you get your cameras and start taking your own photos? See you!